Okay, so this is just really quick for, uh, I guess this is for me type thing, but today's my first day on Chantix. I've been smoking for 6 years. Since I was 17, I'm now 23. Um, I haven't really had any serious attempts at quitting before, very minor ones, but nothing, nothing that really worked, I suppose, because I'm still smoking. But yeah, so I bought Chantix. Today's my first day. I haven't really had too many effects, negative or positive yet. Um, Although I will say my doctor did tell me to not take it on an empty stomach, and I took it this morning on an empty stomach, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna eat right after, and within 20 minutes my stomach started hurting. So word of advice: eat food before you take Chantix. I'm sure it will feel a lot better. So yeah, how I'm feeling about this whole thing. So when I first bought Chantix, it was probably like a month and a half ago. I was super like excited about smoking. I was very determined. It kind of like just flipped a switch in me, and it stopped being fun. It stopped being like, oh yeah, like I'm just gonna smoke a cigarette, and now it needs to be like, oh, I need to smoke 2 cigarettes before I go into work, or like, oh, like I need this many cigarettes in a car ride or whatever. So it's becoming more like a chore, um, which is quite annoying, but I'm feeling pretty nervous about this. Not for the basis of that I won't be able to stop smoking, but my previous mental health issues with like depression and anxiety, I've heard some people have really bad reactions to this medication, and so I'm pretty nervous about that. But obviously today's my first day, so I haven't really noticed anything at all. Um, but that is one thing I am nervous about. Um, I'm pretty excited and I hope this works. I haven't really tried it before. I've heard of it plenty of times. Uh, a lot of people have, come to me and been like, well, why don't you just try vaping? Like, if you want to stop smoking, why don't you just quit and, start vaping? I'm like, I, to me, I don't want to substitute one thing for another, so that's kind of where I'm at with that. Um, and as far as the nicotine gum goes or the patches, I know that it just wouldn't work for me personally. I feel like I would find different excuses not to use the patch or not to chew the gum or something like that. Uh, and I'm often forgetful of, you know, things that I have to carry with me, like gum. Uh, I lose everything all the time, so that's not helpful. A little more responsible taking medications. um, yeah, so been smoking for 6 years. Hasn't been great. What prompted me wanting to quit smoking was actually kind of funny because I work in a pathology lab, so we primarily deal with like patients and like testing for cancers and that sort of thing. And it kind of freaked me out uh, looking at all these people who had cancer every day or testing for cancer every single day. It was kind of alarming, and I couldn't help but think like, what if that is me someday? And so I'm just trying to stop that, and plenty of people, don't like the smell, obviously. People are polite about it, but I honestly feel guilty smoking around people. Um, I don't smoke around children, so, you have to, like, walk way down the street to smoke, or, uh, whatever else have you. All the qualifications of being a smoker, I suppose. Uh, you know, it's not fun and it's not cool, and I just kind of really want to get out of this habit and live a healthier lifestyle. Like I said, tomorrow is day 2. Today was day 1, and my cat's on the bed. So I'm hopefully gonna do this and stay on track and hope for the best.